know that you conquered schoolboy football here in Jamaica. 5 Manning Cup titles, 5 Olivia Shield titles
Mhm.
with Jamaica College. It brought me a lot of despair as a Will Mayor and myself. Seeing year after year of JC dominance in the Manning Cup. We had a few Super Cup titles, but JC always dominated Manning Cup when I was in high school.
Yes.
Um, what was the transition like from the football at that level in Jamaica to the football in Qatar where you are now?
It was a seamless. Thanks for your question too. I believe it was a seamless transition because although I was coaching schoolboy football, I was involved with Barbican at that club level and at the senior level at Barbican, and I was also coaching the national team. I was assistant coach of the national team and head coach of the under 23 team. So it was a seamless transition, but it helped. What helped was that I had Coach Schaefer who guided me, who supported me as much as possible, and gave me opportunity. And that's all a young coach asks for, and he provided that.
So would you say Coach Schaefer is somebody you know that you would say is your biggest role model as a coach in your career so far?
He's my guardian angel, if I should put it like that, you know. And sorry for the bad times with Ulmaz. Sorry for the bad time with
You
Ulmaz.
shouldn't have to apologize for your success. You
But
definitely
I'm
shouldn't have
happy.
to
I'm
apologize.
happy. Yes.
Yeah. So moving to Qatar, that's quite a ways away from Jamaica.
Yes.
In terms, physical distance, access to resources.
Hmm.
What have you seen, there that is different, in terms of youth development of
Hmm.
the talent and how they matriculate into the senior team?
Hmm. Well, my move. Let me just put on record. My move was first to Iran. I went to Estigal, one of the best team in Asia, in 2018, and then after that I went to the UAE, United Arab Emirates. I was there with Banyas, and then to Qatar in 2021 to Qatar. Um, the infrastructure in Qatar is fantastic. It's world class. You understand? They have one of the best academy in the world, Aspire Academy, that produce so many players. In fact, the team in Qatar they have no players who play outside. Everybody play within, and all of them come through the Aspire Academy. And you can see they won the Asian title, the last one, 2019. And although they're hosting the World Cup, but they did very well. You know, they were in the European Nations League. They came to the Gold Cup and they performed very well. So the football is improving, and they have put things in place for the football to even get better in terms of statistics, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of getting some of the best coaches in the world there. You have like Javi, he was coaching outside, he played there. The players like James Rodriguez, you have players like Hernandez who played in Bayern Munich, you have Ndombe, so many. You have Etu who played there, you understand, Raul. So some of the best players in the world, they play in the Qatar
Yeah,
Stars League.
you said some of the world's best coaches. You could include yourself in that as well.
I'm getting there. I
Coach
hope one
Coley.
day to be one of the elite coaches.
So focusing on Jamaican football now, you were the assistant coach of the Reggae Boys for a time. Um, we know the situation with the issues that happened recently with Reggae Boys, where their travel details weren't sorted out and they were left stranded at the airport for quite some time when they were supposed to come back to Jamaica to play their Nations League game against
Mhm.
Suriname. You know, General Secretary Dalton Wind announces resignation. What do you think is wrong with Jamaican football at the moment? Because it's clearly not right.
Yeah, not deep, not delving too deep into the politics of it. Um, but when there needs to be harmony. You understand? There needs to be synergy with the players and the administration. That is very very important. And that must be there's somebody who needs to drive that. Somebody has to definitely drive that to that. You know, let the team synergize because off the field does affect on the field. And I think we have still have a good team, a young team that can develop, but they need the support all the time from the administration, also from corporate Jamaica. It was very sad to see what happened. The details, a lot of details, I'm not sure privy about, and I've been hearing different things, so I'm not so sure to comment on anything, But we are here from the media because I'm not so sure that everything that they say is true. You understand? But it is very sad. It is very sad that happened because at the end of the day, the players they they affected more. Jamaican football suffer much more, and there's been an ongoing debacle between players and management, and that needs to be fixed. And that needs to be fixed. And it will take leadership to to really fix that situation.
You said earlier that in Qatar, the players who play for the senior team, they all live and play in Qatar in the Qatari league. So they have that advantage of being able to train more often together.
Hmm.
Their the travel details are a lot easier to sort out for them all to get to the training ground and all those kind of stuff. Do you think that the inclusion of British-based players into the Reggae Boys has been an issue for them?
Positive or negative? I think it has helped us a lot because they bring a high level of professionalism, and it also motivate the local players because you have a lot of players who like the Austin, those guys played in England. You have the BB Garden, a lot of players. After the World Cup, they went to England. You understand? And they're Jamaicans, although they're British English based, but they're Jamaicans, and they deserve an opportunity. What is important is to get the right mix, the right combination with not say just local, but maybe locally born players who are born here, because you have players who were born here who play all over the world. So it's to really get that mix, and it's not easy, and that's the job of the coach, whoever is a coach, to create that harmony, to have the best mix of the English-based players and the local. You look at Italy, they have a Brazilian-born player. You understand? Look at Spain. They have a Brazilian-born player. You understand? So every team wants the best players, and I think Jamaica also needs to do that. So I don't think there's a big issue in terms of being negative. It's about the having the right mix and the right players to create a balance for the national team.
Yes, sir. So, in terms of the national team again, we're currently on our Nations League campaign,
Yes.
having failed our World Cup qualifying
Hmm.
campaign and the Gold Cup campaign before that. Um, we recently, well, it's been a while now. Paul Hall is now the head coach of the Reggae Boys.
Hmm.
What do you think about his tenure so far?
What I think about his tenure, well, I wish him all the best. To be honest, he has gotten the team in a I think he's to say maybe a toxic state at this moment, and he's gonna demand from him all his management skills. He has to dig deep to get the team, to create a positive euphoria around the team. And as I said, it will take you know all his management skills to do that, and that is one of the most important thing. To say based on the result, I won't even get into that. You know, what is important is tomorrow, the next day. You know, what he does from here, in terms of, fixing, some of the issues, off the field issues with the JFF. That is, I believe, is very important. But I wish him some all the best.
You say you wish him all the best, but I would hope and presume that one day you hope to hold his position.
Not his position.
Well,
Yeah.
I would hope that one day you'd want to become the coach of the Reggae Boys with that. With us, is that a dream of yours?
I mean, yes, definitely. But I there are a lot of possibilities. I said always I try to prepare myself for the next opportunity. I would love to coach. Everybody would love to coach a national team. You see, I spoke to some players now. Maybe they want to play for the national team too. Will they? Maybe not. You understand? There are many coaches all over the world, world class coaches who would love to coach a Jamaica team. Uh, if I get the opportunity, yes, I would definitely take it. But now for me as a Jamaican, is support whoever is a coach, and the coach now is Paul Hall.
So, you as a coach, what are your aspirations for your coaching career? Where does Miguel Coley see
Mhm.
himself in 10 years?
I, I I definitely want to be coaching in Europe, as a head coach. That's where I want to be. I want to win the Champions League. I want to win the Premier League. You understand? I want to go to the World Cup. Bring a team to the World Cup. So I have a big expectation for myself. You understand? And I am doing my utmost best to really be disciplined and prepare myself as much as possible for that opportunity. Um, and I think I am at the right place now, and I think I'm doing the right things at this moment, and that is very, very important.
Well, which one of these statements do you think better represents your philosophy as a coach? If you don't concede, you don't lose, or if you don't score, you don't win.
I think it's a mixture. For me, transition is so much important. It's not about just attacking, and just defending, but the whole transition. You know, that is so much important for me. So I do love to prevent goals from scoring against me, and I do want to score goals. And to do that, you have to be transitioning to attack well. You have to be transitioned to defense very well.
And thanks, coach. Really appreciate this. All the best, and I wish you the best in all the endeavors. And I really do hope to see Miguel Coley in a Champions League one day.
Okay, man. Thank you so much for your time, and all the best to Aball Sports. And I look forward to your channel. You know, being one of the best channel on the YouTube.
Thanks, coach.
Yeah, man. That's it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, been over in the cut, yeah. In the cut, yeah. Got the pressure out the way, and now we up, yeah. God's child, he the one, yeah. Did it for the better.